Well, hello. Welcome. I am Average Zen, your host of Average Zen Presents. And today we find ourselves on Casual Tuesday. And yeah, lately we've been exploring, not explorer, which is soon to be pioneer, but historic. And we're going to continue our journey into the past of Magic the Gathering. And today we're doing a little mix-up, a little time walking, if you will. No, there's no extra turns here. However, before we get all that underway, please give us a like, subscribe, follow. If you're joining us in chat on Twitch, we're streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 to 1 Central European Time. YouTube, you can find us posting content on 6 days a week, including original content. Lately, we've been doing a series with my son called Explain It Like I'm 7, arena tutorials. Yeah, it's fun. Taking my young son on playing some games with him, teaching him the ropes of Magic the Gathering, see if the tutorial system on the game is up to the task of teaching such a small, young, innocent mind how to be a corrupt deviant with cardboard, or a digital cardboard as the case may be. In any case, I know there's no cases in our deck today, let's go ahead and reveal it. Alright. Yeah. If you want the full deck list, and you're on chat, please hit exclamation deck. If you're on YouTube watching this later, hi, hello, thank you. And you can find the link in the video description. And yeah, so we're taking some old powerhouses, some known cards like Guide of Souls and Soul Warden, and of course Ocelot Pride. And we're sticking them with some one of my favorite cards, Delney Streetwise Lookout, and some Caretaker's Talent action. And we're taking some older cards, even some starter cards, like you get this Inspiring Commander guy here with your starter decks if you do the tutorial, which is, I know this because we're doing it with my son right now. And we've got some powerhouses like City on Fire, Panharmonicon for extra goodness, and we got some new cards that were just released, like Raise the Past and Impact Tremors. So what's going on here? Well, this is Hareparrent. This is a Hareparrent deck in Historic. We're going to try it out today. So our goal is to get down, our Life Gainer guys here, which will trigger Ocelot Pride. And so we get that second ability very quickly, the Ascend. With the City's Blessing, then each token that we control that entered this turn, we get to make another copy of it. On top of the, Ocelot Pride making a token themselves, Hareparrent also makes copies or not copies, but it makes tokens of rabbits for every Hareparrent on the battlefield when it enters. Now with Caretaker's Talent, that means we have easily a bunch of token drops every turn if we have either one of these out, because we will be gaining life if we have any of our one drops out. Every single time a creature comes into play, including those tokens, it's going to be triggering Impact Tremors, which is going to be dealing face damage to our opponents. So even if the battlefield is gummed up, we're still getting in ticks of damage, sometimes huge bursts of damage. So when we get critical mass here of creatures and tokens, and we're getting double triggers and things like that off of Delney, hopefully, because we've drawn into them with Caretaker's Talent, well then, what we can do is convoke City on Fire, and all of a sudden these Impact Tremors and any little hit we get in with our 1/1 tokens, I mean, they're dealing a lot of damage. And if we can hit an Inspiring Commander on top of the card draw we're getting from Caretaker's Talent, we'll also be gaining even more life and drawing even more cards, because Delney will double Inspiring Commander's ability since he's only a 1/4. And we should be able to get there with cards like Nykthos in play and just playing a bunch of heir apparents. If we get into some trouble, we got some tricks up our sleeve. If we get board wiped, normally a nemesis for a deck like this. Well, we have Raise the Past, another new card on Arena. Return for 2 pips of white and 2 colorless. It says return all creature cards with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. And that's pretty good for us. That returns everything except for the Inspiring Commander and Delney. And that means if we've done our job and played at least 3 or 4 Hareparrently and 1 Ocelot Pride, and we'll say 1 Guide and 1 Soul Warden, all in the graveyard because we just got, hypothetically board wiped, then that's all. And say we have an extra Delney in hand, so we play that post board wipe. I know that's a lot of ifs, but this is a worst case scenario, best case, worst case scenario. So this deck has grind power. We can always pump out some tokens with Fountain Port as long as we can keep a Caretaker's Talent in play, or at the very least, we can continue to gain life off of our Soul Sisters. And Guide of Souls. What do you do with all that energy and those +1/+1 counters? Well, you can, if you have Delney out, easily put them on Delney because Delney doesn't count himself for doubling triggers of 2 or less. That gives you a good flyer as well for blocking there. Also, level 3, if you don't have a Delney out, yeah, perfectly acceptable to put those counters on any creature you have out there. Maybe a token I would think would be the best because later on, those tokens aren't doing anything with Delney. And you can always buff them up with Caretaker's Talent as well, so they become huge threats that your opponent really doesn't want to spend removal on, but they're going to have to. You're going to make them. Well, that's the goal anyway. So yeah, to make sure we can afford some of the red pips in our Convoke and Impact Tremors, we're running a lot of dual lands. Battlefield Forge. Normally I don't like the Pain lands, but it could work here because we're going to be gaining so much life. I was tempted to put an Etherflux Reservoir in here, but I wanted to go for the Panharmonicon just in case we don't draw into the City on Fire. I think that should allow us enough pings and double triggers and maybe even triple triggers off of our token generation here in Impact Tremors to finish the job off. We'll see. I've been working a lot with different setups and with this particular kind of style in mind. I might have come up with a couple that work. We'll see. Let's jump in and see how we play. This will be my first test. Normally I just I test against Sparky just to see if the deck actually functions and looking for non-bows. Since Foundations just came out last week, I've had finally some time to sit down with it and really pour over some things. This seems like a very good hand. I hope we can keep it. Since we have the 1 red mana pip already, we need double white is the most we need. And we need triple red for our Convoke City on Fire. Alright, Nykthos, we like to see that. Let's go ahead and pay 2 life our opponent on some Golgari nonsense. Alright, I think since we have Inspiring Commander in hand and Nykthos, range or class, gonna make some wolves. Oh, very nice. We have Guide of Souls as well. Okay, well, this definitely goes on white then now. And let's go Guide of Souls. Soul Warden. Alright. We can afford to take a few hits now. And I hope our opponent doesn't have a board wipe anytime soon. That would be a bummer before we start drawing cards. No blocks. Alright, we do have a raise to pass. That addresses some concerns. So let's go Ocelot Pride. And I think we can safely get in with at least one Soul Warden. Let's pretend to be dealing some damage. Alright, we got our first kitty cat. This deck's more about our rabbits. Where are our Hareparrents? This is a good setup, though. We really don't want to start playing Hareparrents until we can maximize their entry. So having more than one in hand, or having like a Delney or a big, nice support structure like this, seems good. Alright, now life is a resource. Okay, well, let's go ahead and hit an impact trimmers. And next, I think we have 3 energy. No, we can't afford to attack in. How about that? Alright, so we get 4 next turn. Oh man. So we can tap 4 for Nykthos, and then play another Nykthos, and tap again, and maybe get Inspiring Commander down. Yeah, at the very least, the Soul Sisters here helping us out when our opponent plays creatures. Oh no, Taborax. Alright. Alright, putting counters on things. You know, we might just... No, we're not going to do anything yet. I was tempted to block. Okay, there's the Hareparrent. That's what we want to see. Okay, so let's go tap this for a white. Alright, play our land for turn. Yes, that's fine. We'll keep the new one. We'll tap this for white. Alright, that gives us 6. That's exactly what we need. Alright, now we have card draw online. We have even more life gain. And we have damage online. And the city's blessing ascended we have. And now we're drawing into our Hareparrents and even more goodies. I think the opponent now needs a board wipe. And actually exile. Farewell. They don't have white, but I don't know. They do have a treasure. Who knows? Yeah, that's no good. You don't want that coming back. We do not have a way to bring that Inspiring Commander back, but that's okay. They did their job. Now we bring out the real threat. The fuzzy, wuzzy bear hair. No blocks. We're good. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me right now? Okay, so tap this for white. Alright, we have 4 white. How about a Panharmonicon? Oh, we're extra greed lord now. Extra greed lord now. I mean, we can block with our cats. They only have... what, one thing with tramp? Okay, they killed our cat. That's unfortunate. So now, new plan. Alright, so... well... I think we block... here? And boom, boom, take 10, 14. That's fine. All right, we have less things now on the board, so we really need to draw an untapped land here. Okay, thank you, Shuffler. And let's make it a red mana to be cheeky. All right, and that gives us... What do we have here? No, that's not going to do anything for us except... we gain a lot of life. And we make another. And now we have bunnies. We have more bunnies. And look at our life goes in. And since we have not managed to find Delney yet, I think we go ahead and swing in with a Soul Sister. Yes, we will take action. Kabam. Well, just a second ago, we were at 5 or 4 life before we ended our, but when we started our turn. And now we have so many rabbits. And we have a 4th land. Even if we get board wiped right here, we can block with everything. And then we've killed them just by casting Raise the Past. And they're tapped out right now. All right, here we go. So we're just gonna come. We're gonna block everything. We're gonna block everything. Send a message. All right, so I'll block it. Block it. Block it. Block it. And no point in blocking with the tokens. Now we see. Oh man, now we don't have enough to cast. That would be amazing if we had Delney, but we do have Panharmonicon in play. I think that means goodbye, opponent. Oh yes. Oh yes. The rabbit swarm is here. So many triggers. We could interrupt this if we had an Etherflux reservoir right now. We could interrupt this and just ping them for 50, but it's already on the stack. There we go. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. Bam. I think we could have kept going. Numbers go zing. Fun times. All right. We are hair-raising the past with an historic little casual Tuesday action. I'm getting some play in before we get serious tomorrow for Ranked Wednesday. All right, looks good. We got a couple of Hareparrents, Guide of Souls. Really kind of want to find an Ocelot Pride, but the Caretaker's talent will help with that. Alright, let's go with Battlefield Forge, get down our Guide of Souls. That allows us to play Needle Verge on red. Oh, very good. Alright, let's go ahead and get some use out of Guide of Souls, just in case they're thinking about burning it down. And yep, swinging in, doing our thing. Alright, now I think we go ahead and play Caretaker before Hareparrent next turn. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's just a guy that makes tokens. How many hair parents could we have? We don't have that many. We don't have that many. Just a couple dozen. Or maybe a dozen. Alright, well, there goes our guy. That's unfortunate. Guide of Souls. You were supposed to guide us through this mono red encounter. Bone crushing us, stomping us. Okay, Boros encounter, I'm sorry. Alright, we got a bone crusher. Oh no. Alright, well, let's not be greedy. Let's go ahead and get some tokens and some card draw. Oh, very nice. Okay. Let's go ahead and get some more tokens. And this is helping out our Nick Those presents. Don't worry about it. Just more rabbits. We have so many rabbits in this deck, opponent. What's a couple more? Yes, Nick Those is above the threshold now, so tapping for positive mana. Very nice. No Delney yet. Maybe we draw on the Delney, but I think Caretakers is going to lead us to the win here. If we can get one more red mana source, then we can City on Fire quite easily at this point. No, it's just like we wanted. Just as we wanted. Yes, please. Let's make sure we do this right. Let's tap for... No, we can't do that. Okay, because we have to tap this for red, and this for red, and this for red. And yes, we'll do that. Alright, and then let's draw some cards. We'll make a copy of this token. Oh, there's our Delney. Ha ha ha. No tax. Alright, they need a board wipe, and we need to raise the past. Nothing they have has trample. There's an Adeline. Alright, gonna make some humans, perhaps. But notably, even though our tokens say 1/1, they deal 3 damage because of City on Fire. And our Hareparrents also now are effectively 5/2s. Or I'm sorry, no, triple 6/2s. But we're going to definitely block here and take the 1. Is that it? Did we do it? Do we win now? I think we win now. Alright, so let's go ahead and tap this for white. Let's get Impact Tremors down. And now Impact Tremors is doing 3 damage. Let's see here. 17. It should go down to 14. That's correct. We can do math. Alright, cool. And now none of our dudes can be blocked, so I think this is game. Yeah, that's a problem, dude. You need to kill that right now. And even then... Yes! Delney. Not only does he double our creatures, he also helps them get in for damage. What a fabulous asset to have. He's just this kid out there hanging out with lizard folks. If you don't know what that means, go watch our previous videos with Delney. Perhaps I'll link them on YouTube in the video description. We do have fun with Delney. He's a nice chap. Alright. So far, my favorite move is let them think that they killed our whole board. Pray they don't have graveyard interaction, and then play what is it? The past, something the past. It's a new card. Raise the past. That's it. Bring everything back with impact tremors on the board. Good times. Let's do it. All right, we got another good start. Guide of Souls, check. Oh, we should have done Soul Warden, actually. If they have a 1 drop, that's a 1 point of life. If we lose by 1 point of life, you know why. We know why. Okay, we did not lose by 1 point of life. Let's enter tapped, because we can pay now and get a Hareparrent down, but we're not really set up for that yet. So we want to maximize every single one. Let's go ahead and get some stuff down. Yes, yes. Triggers, please. Our opponent checking out Hareparrent. Oh, they see. They see what's about to happen. Very, very smart. Very astute of you, opponent. This is going to snowball quickly, they said. I didn't have a turn 1 play. It's not a turn 2 kill. But, yeah, you don't have a board wipe. There's going to be an issue. There is going to be an issue. And even if you do have a board wipe, if it doesn't exile, if it's not a Sunfall, if it's not a Farewell, if it's not a Malicious Eclipse, there's going to be an issue. Or Maelstrom Pulse, I guess. There's a number of them that could do it, but oh, we shall persevere. 1 lander. On the draw. Are you kidding me right now, Shuffler? What is your fascination with colorless mana? Let's go ahead and put back the Panharmonicon, and oh man, this kills me. And we need the card draw after mulliganing. And Caretaker's Talent, not a bad card. I think it's pretty nifty. Alright. Soul Warden. Let's go. Not gonna make the mistake of the last game. Especially playing up against what looks to be mono white, but so far has not done any mono white things. So, another Soul Warden. I don't trust it. I don't think it's worth the 1 damage in case they have like a destroy tap or exile tapped creature. Alright, well, no land drop for us this turn. That's unfortunate. Still not going in for it. Not while they have open mana. Hey, they also love Delney. How about that? Oh, we did draw another land. This is good. This is good. Alright, how about a Caretaker's Talent? No. And the good news is, if they're playing Delney, we're going to be able to block them. No matter what. Well, not a flyer at this point, but, you know, hey. Can't win them all. And they probably aren't going to be growing their creatures, I hope. Too big. Let's see if we can keep pace with a Hareparrent. Yes, yes. Yes, please. And no tokens as of yet. But we will get one next turn, assuming our Hareparrent survives. Alright, you got plenty of mana over there, opponent. You also have a Soul Warden. That's okay. I think we can go over the top. See, I almost put a Johnny's Pride Mate in here. But it doesn't play well with Delney past the first turn. Yeah, see now. And yeah, you want a Moonshaker Cavalry in this kind of deck with Delney. You want a Caretaker's Talent where you can level it up to level 3 when you're ready to go in for the kill. Okay, we're getting there. Let's go Guide of Souls. A bunch of triggers for both of us. The good news is we can afford to block as soon as we draw one more land. Hopefully caretakers will get us there right now, as soon as we get through all these triggers. But we have way more life gain than our opponent. And we have another raise to pass. Not what we were looking for. Let's go. Let's get one of our soul wardens airborne. Yes, please. Yeah, we'll take that action. We gotta start chipping away at them. If we can get an impact trimmers and an ocelot pride at this point, that would go a long way into getting us there. Alright, that was not the move they wanted to make, I think. They think it was, but it was not. If we can just draw one land, there it is. Thank you, Shuffler. Thank you, thank you. Back in business. Back in business. I probably should have stacked those triggers. I didn't even see what order they came in. I don't think it matters at this point. And we draw a card. Best part of Magic the Gathering. Oh my goodness. The trigger is there at the end. And another Wrath. Oh, do you think the raids quit after we play another Raise the Past? Okay, well first let's play a Nixos. We could have played another Guide of Souls there. Oh, we do have fun. We do have So, that was the first time we'd been put to the test. I think our hypothesis about Raise the Past has paid off. I think we need some more testing. Let's do some more testing. This was brilliant. This was a stroke of brilliance. Delney plus Raise the Past. We didn't even have a Delney out there. Oh, if we would have had an impact trimmers. Oh my goodness. Alright, here we go. Here we go. We're ready. We're ready to deal some damage. Alright. Guide Soul, step 1. The Intrepid Paleontologist. You know, I hadn't thought about this, but we can actually use Fountain Port to make treasures to make red mana for a city on fire if we can't get the triple red. So they're going to be doing things with dinosaurs then. Okay. Could be bad for us, but there's a Delney. Alright, here we go. And we have 3 Hareparrents in hand. It's fine. It's good. Don't worry about it. We're just at 25 life. It's only turn 3. There's better life gain decks out there. But they have a Trumpeting Carnosaur. What do they get off of? A Bonehard Dracosaur. Okay, not bad. I don't know if they out token us though. Alright, here we go. Pay 2 life. Hareparrent, number 1 coming down. And they can't block any of our stuff except with the Paleontologist. Hareparrent number 2 coming down. Alright, getting some more life, getting some more triggers. I see the writing on the wall. I'm out of here with my dinos. Packing up and moving to some other planet. I don't know. I don't know what happened to the dinosaurs. I was not there. despite seeming ancient, I know. Well, let's get in for another game. Delney, meet Hareparrent. Hareparrent, meet City on Fire. Meet Impact Trimmers. Guide of Souls, Soul Warden, Ocelot Pride. These are all your friends now. Up against Sion. This looks like an excellent hand. Let's go for it. Alright, Plains, Guide of Souls. Alright, gotta make some squirrels. Oh, we even Impact Trimmers incoming. Yeah, we'll get in for some damage. Why not? They're not gonna block with the 1/1, right? Alright, we want an untapped land. Please, Shuffler, off the top. We are running very little lands for my comfort zone. What just happened? Alright, well, there you go. Not sure about the squirrels. Not sure how they just played a Birth of Meletis with 2 green mana. That's alright. Moving on. We are hair-raising the past with Hareparrent. A little help from friends. See if we can't win in any number of ways. Such good cards. Such a good common. If you have it on paper, I think I pulled 1 or 2, maybe 3. I'll have to go back and look when I open the box of foundations. Oh, this is not a keeper. Okay. Once again, Shuffler's fascination with giving us a colorless land. You got an issues. You get hang up, Shuffler. Alright, we'll keep it. And we'll get rid of 1 Caretaker's Talent for now. Let's not be greedy. Alright, up against Control. This could be bad, okay? Well, so far, so good. We stuck a Soul Warden. Doubt we'll be getting much life off of our opponent unless they're playing Fairy. Okay, well, opinions change. Let's go red. And Ocelot Pride number 1. Countered, burned, incinerated to a crisp. Vaporized into a fine red kitty mist. P-Morp, what is your plan? To kill the Soul Warden. Okay. They must have a plan for the Ocelot Pride as well. Oh, that is unfortunate. Good thing we have another one. And we find a second Hareparrent. Let's go ahead and get our Caretaker's Talent down while we have an empty board. Alright. Pay 2 life, and we will attempt to draw a card. If we can cast 2 Hareparrents. Alright, Hareparrent number 1. How about Hareparrent number 2? How do you feel? Okay. Alright, we get to draw. And we find another Hareparrent. They're going to make a treasure. Okay. Was this a Niv Mizzet deck? Is that what's going on here? Mizzet's Mastery. That's not great. However, can we get lucky? We have a couple of Erase the Pasts. They tapped our caretakers down. Inspiring Commander, not exactly what we want right now. So I think what we do is Ocelot Bride. They have one. No, they have a treasure. Yeah. Okay. Iacin Scatter. This is not terrible. This is not terrible. We're going to Hareparrent. And go. Hopefully we can draw into Erase the Past. Preferably after playing a Impact Tremors. Alright, our opponent digging for some more. Bad news for us. Another one of those decks. This happens a lot to us in Historic. We end up running into like Yorion decks with no Yorion. Not exactly sure what that is about. I do know that most of the time we end up beating them. We'll take 4. We did find the Impact Tremors, and we can do a little caretaking, assuming our opponent doesn't bounce our token here. And we deal some damage of our own, draw some cards, and I see no reason not to attack in with a bunny. They deserve their vengeance. Yeah, that's not good. We'll take 4. If we can find our Raise the Past, I think, and resolve it, that's the big issue. Ugin, eh? Alright. Alright, Ugin. Yeah, nice card to draw. They do exile. That's okay. We're not out of it yet. I don't know. It depends on what they draw. All right. Let's make them work for it. We are down to 10. It won't take many upticks or flying hasters. That is a Delney. That will go a long way if we can find a Raise the Past and have it stick. Yeah, you're gonna have to do something about that. At least it's not to our face. Yeah, alright, that's game. They managed to find some more card draw. Wonderful. We might have had a chance there if they hadn't reloaded. Oh, top decks. What you gonna do? Sometimes they're there. Sometimes they're not. I think that's our first loss with this deck, though. I don't wanna jinx it. All right, Lobber. I don't know what that means, but I know that this looks like a decent hand. Yep, we'll get down a Soul Warden and another Soul Warden next turn. We won't even play the Sacred Foundry untapped. We'll just let it be tapped. Well, you know, I guess that's still the plan. And there we go. It would have been more efficient, but I'm not sweating it too much. Again, we don't really have many payoffs yet for the Hareparrent. Alright, so a green artifact deck. Fun times. Alright, Hareparrent number 1. Incoming. Yes, please. I don't think they block with the Steel Overseer, but we don't need to attack for the... It's not worth the 1. Or the 1 possible if they did block. Alright. Yeah, they definitely don't block. Not when they got 2 out there now. Double your pleasure, double your fun. Alright, we're good on red mana sources now. That is a good thing. Let's go ahead and make a token. I bet with that green, they have plenty of ways to give their Steel Overseers trample. What do you think? 3, 4, 5. So we're 1 mana off of Inspiring Commander after we drop next turn. Hey, it must be nice to have Steel Overseer number 3 in hand. Shuffler, you're doing so well. There we are, having to play deck cards that say that you can have as many as you want, just to get 2. And Sparring Construct. Oh, he likes to fight. Let's fight. Alright, how about Hareparrently number 3? You see where this is going? Let's stall for a little more time until we can figure out our lives. We have many lives at this point, though, 39 of them. So they can deal a lot. 10, 14. That's a decent chunk, but we can chump block. But we can chump. Okay. Yes. Well, I think at this point we take 4 unless they do something funky. And then we find off the top City on Fire. Yeah, we'll do that. Bam. Apparent. We didn't see the bombs you were carrying under that snazzy outfit. I'm sorry. Pardon me. Wow. Yeah, our opponent thinking this one over. Perhaps. Can they get there? They do have 4 green mana available. They're gonna give it the old college try. Okay, I thought there would be more. Good game. Yes, good game. You see what else we were gonna do? It was gonna be nasty. It was gonna be awesome. Watch the video later, you'll see. Alright, I am very pleased. Let's see if we can get another game in. So far, we've won in so many different ways. It's unreal. Alright, and like I said, we could throw in an Aetherflux Reservoir in here and easily win, but that's not what we're here to do. We're here to hair-raise the past. I did have a thought that we might need the Aetherflux Reservoir in here because of the Inspiring Commander. It is not a May on the draw, so there might be a time where you might want to be like, okay, I hit 50 life. If I don't stop this train now, I'm going to deck myself and lose when I could win. This has occurred to me. Because, yeah, it's not a May. Alright, looks good. Let's go. Slam it. Guide of Souls. That's what I like to see. Now we're doing things. Impact Trimmers. And with Battlefield Forge down, we have a 3rd red source for a City on Fire. we are properly set to start dropping bombs. Oh, goodbye, guide. You were exiled as well. We shall miss you. In that case, well, let's start getting some more payoffs for all these rabbits. You can't just have a bunch of rabbits for no reason. Alright, toxic. They don't care about our life total. This could be bad. We'll just see if we can burn them out. No. We can't do that. We gotta have a thing. Alright, next turn we can do that. Even if we don't draw land. I think better yet, though. Oh, and now we need to draw land. Okay. Nykthos is a good land to draw. And we'll do some damage and do some damage. Yes, we'll pay. We don't mind. It's fine. Draw a card as well. Okay, we don't mind another Hareparrent that does guarantee us, unless a board wipe or multiple removal spells here. I would not put it past our poisoning mono black friend. No, okay. Well, up to 4 poison, and we did find a raise the past, and that is good. I'm gonna do some more damage. Draw some more cards. Get ourselves an Ocelot Pride. Deal some more damage. Get in for some damage. You know what? If they want to trade with a 1/1, they're welcome to, I guess. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, what do you think? Oh, I got a Phyrexian Obliterator. Okay. Alright. Cheeky. Well, let's go ahead and get our commander out. And no attacks. Another Obliterator, you say? Alright, up to 8 poison. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's go white mana. Then that gives us a Delney. That means we can get in with all of our stuff. But let us punish these terrible, terrible people. Okay, so we have 3. Come on. Oh, come on. Mr. Poison, where are you going? Come back. We want to play. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, so we had a ton of fun playing this deck today. This was by far our most fun that we've played in Historic yet. Highly recommend. If you want the deck list again, check out the video description. We're always making changes. Yeah, it's old hat, it's new hat, it's everything in between. Yeah. As always, love one another. Be cool. Don't be a jerk, and have fun playing Magic the Gathering. Play your way, as they say. Have it your way. Somebody says that. I don't know. At any rate, yeah.